Hey guys, I'm Nat, the Partnership and Community Manager at Exceptional Individuals, and today we're going to be talking about public speaking, what to do, what to avoid, and how to use your learning difference as your advantage. For someone with dyslexia and autism, communicating, you'd think it wouldn't be a strong point, but actually, for me, it's something I really thrive in. On a one-on-one basis with two people, I absolutely hate it. It's something I find really anxious, the eye contact, the social awkwardness, it's not my cup of tea. But when I'm given a platform and a stage, it's an area I really thrive in. And I think this is the case for a lot of people with neurodivergence. Dyspraxia, ADHD, dyslexia. And this is because you can kind of go into your own little world. And you may not think you're a great public speaker yourself, but I promise you, everyone has it in them. So today I'm going to go over a few tips and tricks to bring out the best speaker inside you. I actually have done a lot of public speaking. When I first started, I was terrified. I was like, my heart, I thought it was going to explode. But the more I did it, the better I got. And for me, it didn't just give me a new skill. It also allowed me to be positive about being different. When you tell your story to people, they see firsthand how much you've overcome, how much of a transformation you've had. Sometimes it can be really difficult to see that. Some famous examples of amazing speakers are Winston Churchill. Had dyslexia, didn't make any difference to him. When it came to doing his speeches, when it came to empowering the public, he just shone so bright. Other great examples is Steven Spielberg. He knew how to convey his message. He knew how to use his words to inspire people. Richard Branson, another great example. Theo Petitis, one of the dragons on Dragon's Den. Steve Jobs. The list is near enough endless. I'm going to play a really quick TED Talk now on the basics of public speaking. For me, it's a bit ironic, it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but it really highlights how you do not have to be an expert. Everyone thinks that you need qualifications in life to be successful at anything. Absolutely not.
Hear that? That's nothing. Which is what I, as a speaker at today's conference, have for you all. I have nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Zippo. Nothing smart, nothing inspirational, nothing even remotely researched at all. I have absolutely nothing to say whatsoever. And yet, through my manner of speaking, I will make it seem like I do. Like what I am saying is brilliant. And maybe, just maybe, you will feel like you've learned something. Now, I'm going to get started with the opening. I'm going to make a lot of hand gestures. I'm going to do this with my right hand. I'm going to do this with my left. I'm going to adjust my glasses. And then I'm going to ask you all a question. By show of hands, how many of you all have been asked a question before? OK, great. I'm seeing some hands. And again, I have nothing here. Now, I'm going to react to that and act like I'm telling you a personal anecdote. Something to break the tension. Something to endear myself a little bit. Something kind of embarrassing. And you guys are going to make an awe sound. It's true. It really happened. And now I'm going to bring it to a broader point. I'm going to reel you back in. I'm going to make it intellectual. I'm going to bring it to this man right here. Now, what this man did was important, I'm sure. But I, for one, have no idea who he is. I simply Google image the word scientist. And now, you see, I'd like it to seem like I'm making points, building an argument, inspiring you to change your life, when in reality, this is just me buying time. Now, if you don't believe me, let's take a look at the numbers. This is a real thing that's happening right now. The number of talks that I'm giving is 1. Interesting facts imparted thus far in said talk, well, that's going to be a 0. My height in inches is 70.5. Note the 0.5 there. 2 times 6 equals 12, and then interestingly enough, 6 times 2 also equals 12. That's math.
What I want you to get at the end of this course is that just because you think in a different way, do not let that be any limitation to your ability. Find other ways of doing things. It may be public speaking, it may be drawing, it may be acting, it could be a whole range of things. But what is important is that you find a way that works for you. Never let your story go untold. You have something powerful to share. Now let's try and unlock that.